All right, Bang. Today is Wednesday. It is August 17th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. We took a week off last week with this the new segment on this show. I don't know what it's called, but it's myself, it's Danny, it's Hannah. Welcome. Danny, how are you?
Thank you for having me back. I'm still off the coffee, so a little tired, but the cocaine's been helping with that.
Oh, okay. Have the pipes been tightened or no?
A little bit, yeah.
Really?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's helped.
Hannah?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm great.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. No online beefs. Everything's fine.
None, I swear.
Okay, good. You do have beefs with some other things, though. So do you too, Danny, which we'll get into.
Correct.
Later on. But besides that, yeah, welcome back. We took last week off because I was gone.
Yeah, we should ask how you're doing. You just did a week of surviving Barstool.
I had a 10-day stretch where it was just chaos. So I'm on Surviving Barstool. I think it airs in 2 weeks. I want to say it airs Sunday the 29th or the 28th. And it goes all the week. It's 5 episodes, like 30-minute episodes or something. Obviously, I can't tell you how long I stayed because I can't give away spoilers. Mm-hmm. But it was the stint that I was there. It was quite the experience.
Can you give us like a quick lineup preview of everyone that was in it with you?
Yes, it was myself. There were 3 guys and there was 5 girls. It was myself. It was Rudy. It was Stephen Shea. It was Jackie from KFC Radio. It was Tico Texas, Content Kim, Caroline, and Grace O'Malley.
It's been said, but just some of the most random people you could choose and
It's a
put in one
motley
room
crew.
together.
It's a motley crew.
Wild card selection.
That is, which is good because what's funny is, I mean, reality TV, like you never know who if it's a new episode of, I'm going to name just a random show.
Okay.
I'm just random. Say a show like Survivor. You don't know the cast, but you just watch to see people compete.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like,
true.
so it's like it doesn't matter who's on there. Like you're watching people play the game. So
The randomness makes me want to tune in even more.
I agree.
Yeah.
Some people like if people want to be like, oh, why isn't this person on? Why isn't that? It's like,
Oh, yeah. I could care less about that.
yeah, I think it's better if it's just random.
Because you don't know what to expect.
Exactly.
So fun.
Exactly.
It's always so funny. I remember like you four specifically, like you got into Barstool basically to be sports bloggers.
Yes.
Right. And then, the company changes so fast and you have to adapt. And then you have to do like reality show stuff like that. Do you like doing that stuff?
I liked it because it was something completely different than anything I've ever done. Mm-hmm. And I'm just a reality fan. Like I've talked about the challenge. I did a season of the challenge podcast, No Quitters, that we had at Barstool for
R.I.P.
1 year. Yeah. So I'm just a big challenge fan. I had Derek on a couple months ago, and it's fun. It was fun to just like strategize. Like you don't get those experiences, and I've always said that like Barstool should do a like that's such a great mock business. Not even Barstool, just anyone. Like if you could, like people go on vacations all the time. Like if you could pitch to people, like hey, make your vacation like a mock game show, like a mock challenge. Like people would do that. Like if you're like, hey, pay $5,000, we'll take you out to Cancun or whatever. You'll be meeting up with like 10 other people and we're going to put you through this game. Like people would definitely sign up.
Even Love Island pretty much is that.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Like it's a vacation.
Yes.
And you have to win.
Exactly. And like, you like win money at the end or like your trip is free. People would definitely do that. Don't you think so?
Yes. Easily.
What's the cash prize for surviving Barstool?
$10K and you get a mattress for a mattress if you win.
Okay, yeah, I could see you just like flipping the switch, becoming a different person.
Just
villain.
like being an animal.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Your survivor instincts kicking in.
Maybe you'll have to find out. But it was like the strategy and everything behind it was fun. It was cool. I'll obviously talk about it more once it's airing. But like the paranoia was insane.
Paranoia?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just constantly think people are talking about you. It's fucking wild. But it's a good series. Like people will see it. Like the way everything unfolded, it was good.
Where'd you sleep? The gambling cave?
Merch room.
Can you tell us?
I don't know if I could say that, but you'll see.
Okay.
It was rough quarters, though. Put it that way.
would you consider yourself a villain? A like character role type? Archetype?
Maybe.
The problem is Eddie is like perceived at least as such a nice, jolly guy that like the minute he does
Anything wrong?
one like shady thing, like what?
My
Scumbag. He
God.
really
And then
is a
they're
scumbag.
And then what happens with people like that is they look at little things and they make fucking mountains out of molehills.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people want to. They just want to make up their own narratives.
Yeah,
They
pigeonhole
really
you.
do. They really do.
Like when it comes to reality shows, you mean, or just in
anything.
general?
Just anything. You
Any
know?
show.
Yeah, the saying we talk all the time about. I think we said yesterday's episode, the episode with Chief, about how like the most cliche quote is if you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like you live long enough, you either die a hero, you live long enough to become
Exactly.
a villain is like so true too.
Yeah.
Like who's like a famous actor or singer or someone that's just like beloved, and people still there's so many examples of it. People just always want to.
Justin Bieber.
That's just beloved, not hated yet.
Bieber's not beloved.
He was until he got that like DUI.
No, but a lot of people have always thought
Talking
Bieber's,
like Beyonce, like someone like that.
yeah, but she's a little more.
Ellen was.
Yeah,
Ellen
like
DeGeneres.
Ellen probably is, but yeah, and people were like, listen, maybe that shit was true, which I've heard it was.
Yeah.
From like we heard from like, were you in that class with me? No, I was a different class.
Okay.
What class?
Behind the scenes, people just saying Ellen's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Chris Pontius went on Steve-O's podcast, confirmed it. Said like she was smoking cigarettes backstage, like that
Okay.
that crazy.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
That's funny.
Burns.
We had a Second City teacher that.
Did the teacher work with Ellen?
Yeah.
And what'd she
she's
say?
like, she was like, yeah, it's true.
She had to chew. She was the one who had to chew the specific flavor of gum.
Yeah, she was basically like, yeah, it's true.
Shocked.
But yeah, regardless though, but even if people didn't have firsthand sources like I did, like people were still like just salivating over the fact of like, oh, she's getting taken down for no reason. No reason.
My mom hated it. I'd walk in there and she'd always be watching Ellen and I'd turn it off. She's like, Danny, we don't even know if it's true yet. Put it back on. I was like, Mom, you're supporting a villain.
Yes. But for real though, like you're like, I don't know, people just want
The drama.
they
Yes.
want the drama, and I do think people do not like to see people happy
Yes.
Fair.
to an extent.
What did surviving Barstool do to this guy?
No. I'm not. I'm just saying this is unrelated.
No, yeah, I know.
I'm just-
I get it. I mean,
you
it's
know
just
what I mean?
boring. Like Ellen's, there's been nothing but good press the past 20 years. You get a little something juicy like that. Obviously, you're running with it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a better example.
What are you
David
thinking
Dobrik.
of? What are you thinking of? A beloved actor who turned hated, or just a beloved
A
actor? in
beloved
general?
figure.
A beloved figure.
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese.
There's plenty. I don't
No.
know. Like, are we talking Justin Timberlake? Are we talking?
I don't know. I can't
You,
think of a
pretty
good
much.
example.
So this
for
is
that.
about to be you.
No. He's just saying like he brought up that example, and I was just like, no. I just thought it was interesting as a thing in society.
John Goodman.
Can people try to take down John Goodman?
No, you asked for a beloved figure.
But he is a beloved figure, yeah. I don't know. But also actor is kind of weird because it's kind of fucked up, you know? Like you think you know Leonardo DiCaprio, you don't know shit. You've just seen him play in 18 different movies.
And bitch about how lions are dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, complain about jet streams and shit. They have it pretty good
Yeah. I mean,
in that aspect. Like they just get this fucking narrative painted of them every year of a different character.
when you don't know their true self. Anthony Jeselnik says, like, you know, he's such a dickhead on stage. So
Yeah.
anytime someone meets him in public and he so much is like, hey, how you doing? They're like, oh my God, he's actually the nicest guy ever.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to be like that and start being a dick.
I could imagine like paparazzi, just everywhere you go.
Oh, remember that? I mean, we saw the Britney doc?
Yeah.
It was insane.
Just disgusting.
It was insane. Like you're just gonna smoke people. Like she'd get out to pump gas and like.
Or like you
Just
leave
get mauled.
you leave your driveway and you see 3 cars following you.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
That's fucked up. That's your culture in that California shit.
Clean it up
Not
out
the
there.
Bay Area.
I know. I'm kidding.
Very LA.
Shout out to the Bay.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I got nothing against California. Do you?
No.
No?
Just LA.
Yeah. Why? What's wrong with LA?
I just feel like they shit on the Bay Area a lot, and like, so many homeless people, blah blah blah. Like, like
Isn't it
that
just
is
as many?
It's the same, if not more. And
I was
I'm
gonna
like,
say.
and everyone's like, I feel this is not true, but like, I just felt like it's more superficial there,
Yeah.
going out wise, but it's still fun. I still have gone there only because my friends live there.
Well, everybody's like competing at the same thing there.
Yeah, very influencer energy.
Yeah.
So that's tough.
LA has to be better though because it has more of a balance. You got some of the biggest celebrities and you got some of the most homeless of homeless.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
But isn't it wild that there's a place where it's like if you want to do this, you move here, and then everyone just moves there, and then they're just all like playing a big game of King of the Mountain.
I feel like everyone just pushed all the homeless there because it's just warm. And
How many of those homeless people do you think were at one time aspiring actors?
Probably a
ton.
Yeah, probably a good amount of them.
I mean, what I
One
hear
out of
is you
five.
go out there, early 20s, you try to start by at least being in a commercial or something. Even that will take years. Then eventually you pick up a waiter job, and then you get so focused on that because you got to pay your bills that you don't have time to even pursue acting, singing anymore.
Yeah.
It sounds like a vicious cycle.
then you need cocaine to keep you up, and then suddenly you're just in this hole, and then you're homeless.
Yeah, so
I don't
you're
know.
living under a tunnel.
Yes.
Just make that up.
That's tough.
That is tough.
That's a tough situation. I should note that if you are in LA or San Francisco or Chicago or Boston or Florida, and you want to go to a concert or a sporting event, Game Time is there for you.
Price is so cheap, a homeless guy can get them.
Yes, that's a good.
That's fair.
That's a good way to put it. The exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports is a Game Time app. It's a ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest price. They crack the code on how to score deals on last-minute tickets, and you can find MLB tickets for under $15 all in on Game Time. Yankees tickets, $14, Red Sox 14, Mets 13, Braves 14, Cubs 12. You name your team, Game Time has a hookup on deals to get you out to the ballpark so you can have fun with your friends or just take in the event.
Could I have gone to Gaga last night?
You could have.
I should have looked.
You should have.
I would love to see her.
The best part is you get $20 off your first purchase. Download the Game Time app. Go to the account tab to create a login and redeem code DOGWALK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Download Game Time, last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. I just saw. I went to my first Womp Womp.
Yeah, how was it? We need a Swedish House Mafia recap. You were in a box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a little easier to blend in, or you don't really have to.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Oh boy.
Okay, I can't give an honest review
Why?
because if you have all you can drink and all you can eat and you're with a group of friends, I think it's impossible to not have fun.
Yeah.
Right?
That's fair.
It's
More-
impossible.
Well, we
You
need
make
more.
your own
We
vibe.
need more of a review of the vibes, the music, because you could say that for
Give
any
us
concert.
a play-by-play.
You could go to the Wiggles and have a box. You're still gonna have a good time.
Oh, you're
Exactly.
Definitely gonna have a good time.
Disney on Ice, you fucking name it.
Oh yeah.
I'll watch the fucking triple
Well,
indie. or
let's
whatever.
start with this. How many songs did you know?
Maybe one or two.
Okay.
Don't You Worry, Child. I didn't know they were so big. And someone explained to me, they're like, dude, it's basically all the music that they played when we were
It's
in
tall.
college.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Sounds about right. But no, I didn't know a lot at all.
Were the people with you like moshing hard,
They were having fun. I wouldn't say moshing, but they were definitely
fist pumping?
They were vibing out, I think is the word.
Okay.
They were vibing out. And I was kind of just like in the back, just like slugging beers. Having fun though. you know?
Standing or sitting?
I was standing.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I tweeted. You saw my tweet where I was like, I don't want to. How do I not come off like a narc?
You just like have to be steadily bobbing your head the whole time.
Yeah, but I think I've said this to you before, Danny. I don't know. I find concerts incredibly awkward.
Same
incredibly awkward.
after a certain point, because I feel like we're
What?
not the type of guys to be openly dancing around
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, that's fair.
And then if you're not, like, what, are you having a bad time? It's like, no, I'm just
No,
like,
yeah, it's not that. Yes,
I'm not gonna start like jumping up and down for like an hour. I don't have the energy anymore either.
yes.
You need to go to like dance move with like one hand involved, not just bobbing.
Like I said, beer in your hand, casually looking around and bobbing your head. I think you're fine. Like no one's calling the cops on you. You're not getting labeled as a narc.
Yeah, but I feel like there are some like head bobs and like beer and like I don't know if your shoulders are too tight. It's still a little narkish.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and this applies for even like a country concert. So I can't imagine a womp womp concert.
Yeah.
You got people wearing the gloves around you,
Yeah.
doing all the glow stick shit.
Yes.
Then you're over there just nodding your head. Like,
Yeah.
everything all right, man?
Now, do you enjoy, say at a concert where there is a word, do you enjoy locking eyes with someone and singing the words?
Yes. I'll say yes.
Hey, we're talking stranger?
No,
what?
like even like someone you know.
Yes, I do it.
It sounds very intimate.
I agree because I think it is, and
Maybe,
that's where like. It's,
well, I think maybe for like a couple words of the chorus, and then it starts getting weird.
You can't do it the whole time. That's too much.
no,
I feel like it's different for girls. Like, oh my god, this song, like,
yeah,
and then we'll sing it.
The weird part is locking eyes. Like singing with someone is fine, but what do you like? Why would you have to lock eyes?
And you give them a good glance, sing like
You're about
the
to like
chorus.
make out, unless you're about to like make out with a girl. There's no need to lock eyes with them for like a 4 Mississippi count while you're singing.
yeah.
every
But
word.
if you're both just singing "Tiny Dancer" and it's like,
yeah, you just like call me closer,
Yeah, like
and then that's it. That's fine. You don't have to go past that. Like I said, like 4 words maybe.
but see, I think a lot of people are, either not great on the break for that, or they'll just go too long.
I think you have to wait for a time where like it would be appropriate to be singing it to someone. Like if the lyrics are like, "And you right there,"
That's
like
good.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
It can't just be any random lyric.
See, I'm looking at intern Kevin right now. I can just tell he goes all 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, I could see it.
Eyes to eye.
Dancing the entire time.
Yes.
With the gloves.
But that's like a weird thing, though. You're acting like it's normal. I don't think many people go minutes straight staring at someone in the eyes singing
think
to them
so?
at a concert.
Did that happen to you?
You want to tell us about something?
You did
No.
it.
You can't even sing at that concert. It's not a fucking.
You could sing "Don't You Worry,
Yeah, of
Child."
course.
See, that's perfect. Don't you worry. You look him in the eye and say, "Don't you worry,
Yeah,
child."
but like, don't you feel like that's like, I don't know. Well, that's like a serious lyric. You
Well,
know?
they can't just be standing idly. They have to be like high energy, already dancing
I
when
don't
you
know.
do it.
Match their energy.
You-
Clearly,
had to-
it's a me problem. Okay.
Yeah. You
Clearly,
seem-
it's a me problem.
Is
Very
it a
nervous.
problem because you're trying to do it more, or you think you do it too much?
No, I don't know. I don't know the proper amount. I guess is my point.
I feel like you got shifty eyes. Like,
No,
look
it's just,
around,
but it's
maybe.
just like, I don't know, because I thought KB he gave some genuine advice. Did you see what he said?
No.
So I tweeted that. I was like, what do I got to do to not look like a narc? And he's like, let Swedish House Mafia dictate what you do. No pressure, but don't think you got to do anything. Just let them dictate the movements of your body.
Yes.
And
That's
I was
great
like, huh.
advice.
So I was like, hey, number one, like to get a genuine piece of advice from that man on Twitter, it's like I feel like I have like the one of one Kobe Bryant rookie card, which was nice. Thank you, KP.
Yeah.
I genuinely appreciate that.
Yeah, just sway the whole time.
Yeah, just have fun.
Listen, I know I'm overthinking this. Like, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's just always a thought I've had.
Are you smiling?
I guess, yeah. I mean,
It also depends on what the rest of the group is doing. You want to try to mirror that sort.
but
So
if you're
you
really not feeling it, though, what do you do? Like, it's hard to fake.
sway.
Like, you've seen me, like at a bar, it's like I like bob my head and shit.
Stay in the middle of the group and dance along-ish. You don't even
Yeah.
have to really dance if you're in the middle, but if you're on the edge, narc.
You just have to have that at least one friend with you, so you're not alone. So you're not looking weird.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, if everyone else is doing jumping jacks and shit, then maybe head nodding is not enough.
Or
So
just
I see what you're saying.
take a
That's
video
what I'm
of that.
saying.
Yeah.
And then it's always like, dude, you're not having fun? It's like, nah, dude, I'm good.
Did someone ask you
I
that?
just don't have. No. No one said that. Everything was
Good.
cool. Like, everything. I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Largely. Like, I don't. It was more like going into it. I was like, oh God, because I didn't know either. Apparently, you wear all black to these things.
What?
I had no idea.
I don't.
Drama club.
Was
That's
there-
what this. Because I posted that, and a lot of people were hitting me up when I posted that. Laughing because you saw KFC's tweet. He's like, oh, I can't think of a bigger mismatch than you going to that concert. And I was like, fair and true. And people are like, oh, just don't worry, just wear all black and you'll be good. And I'm like,
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is robbing a bank?
Apparently, that's what you do.
Like at any EDM
I don't think
or
that's
house music
true.
concert?
That's what they said. And I was like, are you fucking with me? because it was this girl I was friends with. She's like, no, I swear to God. And she took a picture of her and her sister, and they were in black.
That's different. That for girls, that's so different.
So how many people were actually wearing all black when you got there?
Good few.
So like you weren't weird for not wearing all black?
No, I didn't think so.
Girls are so like just the dress code. I was wearing what was I wearing? I was wearing like a gray suit not too long ago, and I had like a navy blue tie. And my girlfriend's like, you can't wear navy blue with like a gray suit. I was like, why? It looks fine.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's like a thing. And like you look it up, and sure enough, there's people like, those don't go.
Like
but, like it
black
looked
and
fine.
I mean,
I need to know the.
general
I'm sorry.
rules.
I'm sorry. It was a navy blue suit with a black tie.
Yeah. You can't
Oh,
do
yeah, I
You
knew
can't
that.
do
I was going
Really?
to say gray and navy. That goes
Yeah.
together.
That goes together, but you can't do black. Like that's more
Yeah.
formal.
Well, how do
No.
you know? I didn't even tell you what I was going to. It could have been more formal.
What was it?
It was like a foundation, like casino night thing. You can't wear navy blue with like a black tie, black belt, black shoes, white
No.
shirt.
Now I'm thinking
Why?
Green Day. Now I can only think of Green
Because
Day's
navy
outfits.
like that, I think navy and black, if you do that, it's like people just instantly think you're colorblind.
But it looks
like
fine.
they see, they're like, oh, look at this guy. Like he got dressed in the darker, he's colorblind.
But it's still matching and everything. Like if I was wearing brown shoes, a black tie, sure.
Yeah, you can't do that. You please don't do
I don't know.
That's dumb. And then like white after Labor Day, shit like that.
that. Okay, I don't understand that.
The white after Labor Day?
When is Labor Day coming up?
Well, I was seeking your advice, if anything. So never.
That's
Yeah,
the
I mean,
one
I'm not
rule-
saying,
that's
I'm
the
not
one
saying I
rule.
know the rules either. So.
That's the one rule I don't know at all because I do it because I look great in white.
You know what? You said I wanted to.
My favorite.
We were talking about how we had problems with things in society. I'll use that as my first one.
What?
Just certain colors can't be worn at certain times of years, shit like that.
Stop that.
Yes.
Is that now? Serious question. Is that a thing in California?
What do you mean?
Because I feel it's nice 24/7 there. Like I think the logic when I think of it here, it makes sense because it's like, all right, if it's like a fall day, or if it's winter, like it kind of makes sense. Like white's a little aggressive. But if it was warmer weather here year round, like I think I'd have a different feeling about it.
I say if you look good in white, wear white.
Yeah.
'Cause I look
Overall,
great.
I don't give a
But
fuck.
I haven't. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess because I do see like girls like in the pumpkin patches wearing like
Yeah.
white jeans and like a flannel.
At the
Pumpkin patches.
California pumpkin patches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you think it's more of
pumpkins.
a weather-related thing?
I thought it was a like
I thought it was. No, you didn't.
morals related thing. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Just do it.
I don't know.
Just do it.
That's talking fashion.
Talking fashion. Speaking of fashion, Danny's hat is available in the Barstool Sports store. Go to the Barstool Chicago tab. This sweatshirt is as well. It's got the Chicago patch.
So cute. So trendy.
Go check it out.
This also comes in red. It's a nice fitting hat too.
Yeah, go check it out. Retro hat, premium patch hoodie, store.barstoolsports.com. Hit the Barstool Chicago tab. Go grab one. We would appreciate it. I have my pull the plug. It's not fashion related, but it is. But I just want my last comment on the concert.
Okay.
The lights were interesting.
All right.
You know,
It was a light show.
Like
your first light show.
just about. Like I went to like a loud luxury thing just because we were in Vegas for Dana's wedding, and Marty is like friends with those guys, and they're really good guys, and it was fun, you know. But like a light show was, those things are
Intense.
yeah. I mean, I'm seeing fucking lasers just strip through the fucking Blackhawks banners. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing shit at the United Center that I've never seen. Jerry Sloan's getting smoked with a fucking fog machine. You know, Michael Jordan's fucking 23 in the rafters is getting hit by some fucking strobe lights. Like the lights were fucking moving in there.
You think you'll ever look at the UC the same way after that?
There's gonna be some flare on it for
Do
sure.
they have flames going and shit?
Yeah, oh yeah, you can feel the heat. It's always a nice wrinkle, like at the Wolves games when Skates would come out and Skates would fucking blast you with some heat. But I'm telling you, you know, it's like
Did you have to like close your eyes and sit down for a little?
Like whoa.
no, I was fine, but it was. You definitely get a little tranced.
So you're mesmerized.
You get a little mesmerized.
Or were you
yeah.
spooked?
No, I wasn't spooked, but the lights were.
Old man Eddie.
Yeah, you don't really see.
What are these lights?
You don't really see lights like that.
You also don't like the lights on.
True.
I walk by and you're just sitting in a dark room.
Well, it's I'm in concussion protocol.
Fair.
I'm having
What?
I told you I'm having vertigo issues.
I know that, but I thought
Yeah.
you got it fixed.
No, it's not fixed.
Or I thought you were taking medicine for it, or
No.
Cairo.
Yeah, it's not fixed. It's
That's fair.
problems. Something's wrong. But that's it. Overall, I had a good time. I would do it again. But like I said, the box issue was like it's a different level. Also, that's the move. Like it wasn't even that expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
How many people can
It was
go
like
to a
20
box?
people, and it was like $8,000 or something like that.
Okay.
So if it's like someone you like that's a good move. You
You don't got to be bumping elbows with strangers.
Yeah.
Locking eyes with a stranger, singing songs to him for 3 minutes.
Yeah, and like you get like you just can't be said enough about how accessible your drinks in the bathroom is,
Yes.
which is the worst part about going to an event.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good. Good review. Good time.
Thank you, Swedish House.
Yes, thank you. So I was laughing at you earlier. Someone tried to tell me yesterday that there's no difference in black socks and white socks.
How so?
I think black socks stink way worse.
Come on.
Yeah, like I have a buddy who
They
would
smell
always like wear these like thick black socks.
You can only test this if it's the same brand, different colors. If anything, it's got to be the brand, the texture, the
It's the
material.
texture.
I mean,
and material. If
You
it's
would-
too thin,
you would
you'll
think
smell.
the white socks are just by looking at them because the white will turn yellow and just it's in your head already. That's nasty.
They get more disgusting, kind of like our brown toilet theory.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, there's something about the Frito chip smell that gets stuck to black socks more than white
You
socks.
think the dog paw smell you're talking?
Yes.
Do you think my feet smell right now?
No. I just and I knew you would defend this, Danny, because I saw you were wearing them too.
Yeah, I did. See.
And I pretty much wear exclusively white socks. And someone was making fun of me for wearing white socks.
Yeah.
It does generally seem like black socks are thicker.
Yes,
I will say that.
Thank you.
Now that I think about it.
And they got more of a suction onto the foot.
Yeah.
Yes, the white
look
socks
at
are
that.
always getting holes. They're always the bottoms turning like tan because you could end up seeing your feet after you're wearing them a couple weeks.
Yes.
I have a picture of
Smeller
someone's
feet.
foot
Add
in a
smeller
white
feet.
sock, and it was
Easy
just
now.
disgusting.
You can't bring this up without smelling her
Is she
feet.
my fucking fin dom? I'm not smelling her feet.
Do it.
No.
Be cool.
That'll be the thumbnail there.
Her foot's just in my face right
Yeah.
there.
Just going Cinderella on you.
I'm not a Kyle. I'm not smelling Hannah's foot.
Don't bring his name up.
There's plenty of men and women out there that would love to pay to smell Hannah's feet.
Yeah, you thinking about opening an OnlyFans after all this money?
No, that's a lot of work. Everyone always asks me that, like
Really?
since college. Yeah, I don't.
But did
it's
you?
a butt eat butt world. I don't have a butt.
But did you not listen to? Well, the Portnoy show came out last night, and I mean, the Barstool girls are killing it. Shout out to them.
My Asian parents would.
They would never know, right?
I don't know. I don't know what they know.
Are they following you on social media?
They don't. They do, and maybe no, they don't have social
Well,
media.
what's the difference? If they listened
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, they hear about catching bodies. I mean, how
They're all,
much worse can it get?
yeah, they're already disappointed. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Come on.
fair.
What do they want you to be?
My mom says happy, but financially stable. That's it. I don't. They have no idea what I do.
Because that's kind of a thing, right? In like Asian culture, to like be a doctor and like shit like that. Or
Oh yeah.
Or is it a stereotype?
Oh, they wanted me maybe to be a civil engineer. That's
Okay.
most of my extended family.
It's oddly
Gotcha.
specific.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Is it like if you're not working for Google or like YouTube, like it's like we need you in the valley.
I mean, we're not the smartest of the cousins or like the most.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not an engineer. No, but I'm not like the worst. My sister's probably the worst. She's like a dropout, but yeah, I mean,
So with Kanye, it's fine.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, they definitely did want me to be an engineer. Now I think of it, yes. My dad worked at Cisco,
Okay.
computer engineer. My mom, microbiologist. So
Yeah.
Close enough.
yeah. I could pay my rent. That's all they care about.
That's good.
Like, don't text me for money.
Well, if that's all they care about, they won't care that you get an OnlyFans.
There you
That
go.
was
No, buy a house.
There you go, Danny. I mean, it's wild.
Why don't you get OnlyFans?
Because who the fuck wants to see
You
that?
never know.
I do know. Joey Camasta has one. He says he doesn't do that great. So if he's not doing that
What's
great,
on it?
I don't know exactly. But if he's not doing that great, and I figure there's a great market for him because he's wildly popular, he's funny as fuck, and like obviously he's gay, and you know gay guys would want to see him. But like I don't know.
I just want to. It all depends on the content. Like you got to really spice it up. I think you can make money.
Can you just like, if you're like a good yo-yoer, can't you just put that behind a paywall? Like, do you have to
Yeah.
show your dick? No, right?
You could, dude. OnlyFans are gonna pull nudity. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was just gonna be a straight up pay to perform platform or whatever.
Can you set your own prices?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's a day one question.
Alex Bennett said hers is like $5 a month, and then Jordan's is 30.
Have either of you subscribed to any OnlyFans?
Not me directly, but I have a friend who
He's stuttering over there. A friend. We're gonna call him a friend. All right.
who like because listen, what's your thoughts on this then? Okay, this is a little roundabout question, but if you knew someone that had one, would you want to see it? Like I know it's different, like, but
Why do you know?
say if you found the person attractive, would you want to see it? I have a friend who says he would never pay money to see someone he knows.
Yes, I actually agree with that.
I think that's the biggest reverse logic.
Well,
ever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different. I feel like if a guy always thought this girl was hot and she suddenly makes one, that makes sense. But for girls, it's like, no, I don't think so.
I'd definitely be more inclined to want to see it, but I get what he's saying. Like, you feel weird, especially if it's like someone you know, like a girl you went to high school with or something.
And wouldn't your name show up?
I'm subscribing to this girl.
But his is not like a weird thing. His is like, why would I like? What's so special about her? Like we went to school together.
That's
Like why
very
would
true.
I?
That guy bought a subscription.
Yeah, that's
you could tell by the way he's saying. He's like, I wouldn't do
he's
that.
like, I
Probably
would never-
paid too
what a
much,
fucking
maybe.
He's
waste
going
of money.
home. It's
Who
his
the fuck-
desktop picture.
Who the fuck would pay $10 to see that girl? It's like, dude, what? Like
Maybe he she fucked him over or something like
Maybe.
that. Seems personal.
it wasn't even a one person example. He just said in general. And I was like, dude, come on. There's not one girl here like I would be curious about. And he was like, no.
How do they manage to keep it so secret?
What?
Like, how can you not how could you not like Google whatever OnlyFans and then they insert the girl's last name, and how is this not showing up in search bars and shit? Or is it?
It's probably
Like, especially if you're big enough, say like any celebrity or actress.
any girl that's on like
Like,
Plenty
yeah,
Show.
how are those not getting leaked more? I feel like, because people are paying for a reason, right? You seemingly can't get it for free.
It's a good question. We actually talked about that last week because it was all the buzz at the office. I think if it gets screenshotted, it's kind of like a Snapchat type deal, where it like alerts you. And I guess a lot of these girls have managers who just like scrub the internet that are like getting this shit taken down.
Interesting.
Now I want to like Google this.
That's what people said.
It makes sense. That's a good defense.
I have to talk to the expert though, Mr. Balls.
Or Hannah's friend.
Yeah.
I've seen her naked. It's fine.
Well, if anyone wants to see it, you could pay. And it's like, it's a crazy time, man. Like where you could just literally do whatever the fuck you want because everyone's just independent, you know? Mm-hmm. Like back in the day, like you'd have to go through all these
Agencies and like
hoops and ladders and shit. Now it's like, no, hey,
like porn stars.
if you want it, go get it, which is, you know, more power to the people, I guess.
OnlyFans making dreams come true.
Yeah. For real.
The sexual Patreon.
For real.
It's like,
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I have a question. Do the OnlyFans, like people who have it and post on it, do they have to pay any type of like fee?
Yes, 20%.
okay. Fair trade-off.
You think that's too much?
I just want a butt. Like if I had a butt.
No,
it'd be different.
I'm not saying for you personally, just in general.
Oh no, it makes sense.
You think 20% is fine?
That's fine. Well, I mean, yeah, I can't do math that much in my head.
I don't think there's much room for negotiation, so take it or leave it.
Can you get
sister.
like a premium account?
I have no idea.
Yes, you do.
I have no idea.
I bet you have it's an app. I bet you have the app on your phone.
No app. That'd be funny though. Someone did have an app.
Are Are you pulling the plug on stuff?
Yeah, you got something, right?
Let's see. Night owl stuff.
So this is like we're saying things. We have to introduce this. We're saying things that we want pulled the plug on, aka things we don't like in society or that are just stupid. And I think it should be a 2/3 vote. So Hannah, say yours.
Well, I have two. Which
Okay.
one did you like better? The pressure to work out. I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it.
You're tired of society pressuring you to work out.
Yes. I'm lazy. I don't want to work out. I'm tired. I know I should. You don't think I know that? I don't want to do it.
I feel like if anything, society is pressuring you less to work out these days. They're glamorizing more, just the dad bod example. Also, you're so skinny. Who's pressuring you to work out?
Yeah, for real.
Come on.
People like to, well, I complain about not having a butt. And then, like, it's good for your mental health. I know that, but it's good for stress.
If you got people pressuring you to work out, you're hanging out with the wrong people.
Healthy people.
Why? Who do you have, like, someone specifically in mind that pressures you?
No, I mean, like, everyone always, like, well, have you tried working out?
Oh, you're so, like, maybe are you trying to say, like, people pitching working out as like a
Solution to any problem? Yes.
Yeah, I could.
All right.
And then, like, on social media, everyone, like, if you didn't take a picture of you going to the gym, did you go to the gym?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I think everyone agrees with that.
Like you.
Right?
Yeah, I would never do that.
No.
Take a picture at the gym?
Yeah, I feel like guys don't do it.
You don't need any evidence that I went there for 20 minutes.
Although, like, I don't know, like a girl's gym set, like, you know, sometimes those are kind of nice.
See, that's the pressure.
What?
You're going to go to the gym, put makeup on just to get a good picture and leave?
No, girls usually have to put
guys think it's hot. Girls are like, oh my God, look at her. She's so healthy and fit.
But I feel like there's no face pressure because they just put the camera phone in front of their face.
That's the worst. I don't have a butt. It's all face.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's a thing.
Yeah, you shouldn't be worried about that. I'm not pulling the plug on that.
Do you work out?
Barely.
Yeah, you used to a good bit.
Maybe twice a week or so.
Yeah. And I mean, as you literally just said.
And then getting a membership.
You said three different
That's
things.
the pressure.
Now that's, I agree with. Because memberships are just the wild, wild west. I could have swore like COVID had these places by the balls, but it doesn't seem that way anymore.
How so?
Because wasn't it like when COVID happened, everyone was like scrambling to like not let the people cancel, and but they like had to.
Oh yeah.
So I figured like that would like be the great equalizer in these places. Like
they were axing like the initial fee and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
shit like that. But now that it's over, I feel like they're going back to like, oh, we're just, you know, give up your firstborn if you want.
Yeah, the price goes up every month. It's like, what the fuck?
Yes. So I don't know.
In too deep.
Yeah.
My Peloton haunts me every time I walk by it.
See, you have a Peloton? You don't need to go to the gym then. You have a Peloton.
Yeah, but you need the click-in shoes, which I don't have. I just don't want to work out. Simple as that.
And you don't have to.
Thank you.
But, you know, what is it? You said, like, people always saying the advantages to, like, the solution to a lot of problems. Mm-hmm. I think that's, like, true, though, right?
Right. I have a headache. Have you worked out?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that will give me a bigger headache.
Yeah.
It's basically like
to work out.
The most annoying way you can really put it is like Jim Hardo's just pressuring you or convincing you that all your problems are because you don't work out. That's a good way to sum it up, I guess.
What about, like, the ones it's all about you have, like the time warriors, like, who are, like, under no circumstance should you never not have time.
Ew.
You know, those people exist.
That's my boyfriend.
Really?
Yes.
And, like, don't get me wrong, I understand the logic. Like, you should have an hour. You should have an hour. But, like, there are people who are, like, under no circumstance. Like, nothing should come up.
Yeah, an hour is a long
time.
Hour could be a pretty long time. Like, I can understand how someone might not have a random free hour of their day.
It's like a whole ordeal.
Or it'd just be like compromising your relaxing hour at home and having to do work instead.
Yeah.
If that's what you mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, if someone's like, oh, I couldn't pick up the books from the store. It's like, dude, no, like, you had time. Like, shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
But I think there's, I don't know. Everything could be tailored though, right? I was talking to someone recently, and he works out I guess you could say a famous person, and they said like they like the guy just told me, he's like, hey, I got 25 minutes, and I got 3 days a week. That's all I got. And they're like, all right, like let's make it work, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess that's a little different when you're rich and famous and you like.
He was telling that to like his fitness coach or whatever.
Yes.
Man, that kind of sucks for him. If you only got 25 minutes and you're like trying to get to a goal, he's gonna be working you to the bone.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily a goal. More so like, hey, like I want to do something. I acknowledge I need to do something, but like this is all I got.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
That's good for him.
You know.
Yeah, he's just walking in, doing 50 sit-ups and leaving.
Yeah,
25
exactly.
minutes up. That's a good way to work around not having to work out. All comes full circle. I could work out. I only have 10 squats
a day.
What?
Just at my desk.
When you're picking up your pen from the floor.
Like my workout yesterday was carrying the Revitalite boxes over.
Okay.
Those were heavy.
That's good then. That's good. Did you say one or no?
Yeah, I've voiced this to you in the past. I'm done with pedestrians always having the right of way. The car should always have the right of way. I'm driving like a 2-ton vehicle. I don't know why I'm like braking for you. Once you start thinking of a car as like a weapon, it makes more sense. Like, why are these people just walking in front of the gun, literally? Especially nowadays, when you got the crosswalks and like people don't even look both ways; they just cross the street.
Disgusting.
And then like the cars have to come to a screeching halt. Like, they should be afraid. People should be more afraid of cars than they are. So I think cars should always have the right of way for that reason.
Strong argument. I
Sounds
can't.
like you hit people with your car gently.
No, just we all have the pet peeve of like people taking, like, you finally have an opening to cross the street, then a pedestrian comes, they take their damn time.
That's
I
fair.
get that. It's mostly like people just crossing busy streets, not even looking. It's like, is no one afraid of these SUVs anymore? Just hitting them?
Jaywalking.
Dude, it is like super fucked up though if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you always think that they see you, and like whenever you're driving, sometimes like, oh damn, dude, I didn't even see that guy. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
In like a Jewel parking lot, you're lucky to make it out without killing someone.
oh, dude.
It's very fair.
Danny, I got a question for you. What about people biking on major roads?
Oh my God, I hate bikers.
You know what? I don't want the bike mafia after me, but I will say
I hate them.
it's pretty crazy when families, they go on family bike trips on busy streets. Wouldn't you be like mortified of all it takes is like the little girl riding her little pink pony bike to like
Little left.
yeah, to like fall over on Ashland and phew.
They act like cars and pedestrians.
Yeah,
Like it's the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah, like I get the value of bicycles. Like there's just so many cars on the road and like whatever, like, you know,
They never stop.
the emissions and bullshit if that's what you're talking about. But like, it's
we're becoming a lot more accommodating to bikes. You know, bikes though, they want to fight for the rights of cars, yet they don't like stop at stop signs, red lights.
they'll fucking smoke.
That pisses me
red lights,
off.
dude.
Yeah.
They don't
No,
care.
you're right. To your right of waypoint though, I think it should be weather permitted.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what?
Good.
I'd go as far as just like saying like show a little hustle, like show a little nervousness
Yeah.
when you see
Yes,
a car. Don't just be
urgency.
like fucking smoking a cigarette, just blindly crossing Harlem Avenue without a care in the world. Like you maybe deserve to get a little nick, so you don't do it again.
So
But yeah, I get it. Crosswalks, blah blah blah. There's certain times and places where maybe pedestrians can still get the right of way, but I'm sticking with what I said.
But you know what I mean? Like when you're in your car and like it's cold as fuck out and you see like, dude, you just gotta, you know, hey,
Go ahead.
it's
Raining.
raining. Like,
Sure.
like it's undisputable that you have it better than that person at that moment.
Completely.
You know?
I could have sympathy for that for sure.
That's my only argument.
Will you stop? No. Probably not.
Yeah, and we haven't even gotten to like downtown when the pedestrian light will clearly be red and there's just like 20 people across the street. So like
Yeah,
now
that's
you're
rude.
stuck
I do that.
at a green light.
I'm that person, honestly. I look up. I always look both ways. Left, right, left. But I do cross ruthlessly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's smart. So always or once in a while?
Weather permitting.
Weather permit. All right, I'll give it a half. I'll give it a half pull.
All right, that's fine with me.
I didn't get a pool, did I?
I don't know. On yours? No, it was a little too nondescript
Yeah.
for me to pull it.
Fine, I got a second one.
And did you pull the socks or no? You guys are both wearing them. There's no way I would.
That was,
We need
too
more.
much.
We need more testing done. I don't really fully believe your theory that black socks
All right,
smell
can
worse than white
all
socks.
right, we'll do this. Okay.
Smell my feet.
If I find someone that will smell your feet in this office,
Kevin.
Kevin, will you smell her feet? Not today. I want a full 24 hours of white socks and full 24 hours in black. And I want to see what smells
I think
more.
you have to do a full 24 hours, one white sock on one foot, one black sock on one foot, because you're under the same, like doing the same
Perfect.
activities.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Same brand and everything.
You don't by
Yes.
chance have one foot that smells worse than the other, Hannah?
Same brand.
No, my
Kevin, you
feet
don't have
don't
to
smell.
do it. I will find someone. Can we get someone off the street?
My feet never smell.
That would actually be very funny. If we
I've
just get
never-
like a random.
Your
Yeah.
first OnlyFans content.
Yeah. Or if like there's any like big time foot guy out there, like not saying he's gonna be able to have access to your feet, but like make the guy's day a little bit. He'll get a little huff.
Yeah. Give him a lick.
Take the sock off or leave the sock on.
Leave the sock on.
Let him take that
you
little piggy
okay
to the
with that?
What
market.
about smell the shoe first? Does that, I feel like the way, my feet don't smell first off. They never do. They're really dry.
Awfully defensive.
Yeah.
Smell my, like,
I mean, I get.
wonderful.
I'm excited for this now.
Me too.
I think my theory's going to be proven. We will have this by next week.
All right.
We'll have this by next
White
week.
socks versus black socks.
Done.
The war on segregation.
Yes, exactly. Please let us know if you think that my theory will be proven correct. That the black sock will smell a little worse.
We'll have a poll.
It's the thinness of the sock.
Yes.
My old coworker wore really thin socks, and it smelled so bad.
Really?
Stunk up the office. He knew. He wore thicker socks.
He had
Thus
no
forward.
regard. Sorry, Kevin. That was a dirty job. I didn't want to put that on you.
No, it's not.
Who's this guy, Mike Rowe?
It smells great.
That's going to be funny. I'm excited for that now. And then I think, did you pull on Danny's or no?
Weather permitted.
Okay. All right.
I
Fair.
agree.
All right, good. All right, then. I think that's the show, unless you guys have anything else.
I'm good. I have to pee.
I know you have more, but we'll save them.
Okay.
But we'll save them.
Oh, you have to pee.
We'll lock it up. We'll get back to you with
Yeah.
the white socks first.
And if anyone's a
Black
foot
socks.
expert, if we know a foot expert. who could-
Podiatrist.
Yeah, but not even. I don't want that guy to. I don't want someone on here talking about bunions and
Yeah.
stuff. I would like him for an opposite conversation. I just touched your feet on accident. I would like him for an opposite conversation, but this specifically, like, I just want a guy who like is immersed in.
Who doesn't know what he's getting himself into?
Yeah. Yes.
You might need a sock expert.
Blind
That's what you're
test.
describing. I know a
Blind
sock
test.
I know
Yeah.
I know a socks expert.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
White Sox Dave. we had to mention him one more time for the show.
Yes, we did.
I just want, for each of these episodes, just in the description, you know how they say like where the interview starts, like 3:38. Just have one thing, just whenever White Sox Dave's name is mentioned.
That's gonna be That's like our giveaway, our radio giveaway. If you can figure it out, we'll let you know when that's where the White Sox tickets will be placed.
First caller gets to smell Hannah's foot.
Yeah, first caller.
It sounds good.
Do you think a lot of people are going to volunteer to smell your feet?
Or like ask me to send my socks. I don't have enough socks to send. That's always been an
Okay.
issue, but I don't mind it. Everybody could smell my feet.
Okay.
They smell great.
All right, we'll see. All right.
Jesus.
All right. That's it, everybody. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for having us again.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow. Awesome interview tomorrow with United States Marine Tom Schumann. He's a Mount Greenwood guy, local guy. He just wrote a book, and he's got a crazy story. He was in the deadliest battle in Afghanistan, and it's deep stuff, but it was interesting, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So tune in for that tomorrow.
Can't wait.
We will.
All right, that's it, everybody. Thanks for listening. We will catch you guys tomorrow.